I feel like modern job is like the modern slavery of our time. Work, sleep, save some money, pay your bills, come back again and do it all over again. Need permission to travel, need approval to take you off, need permission to take break. If this isn't slavery, then what is slavery again? And people are so focused on this system that they have no idea that you can live a life outside of it. We all have a job. I have a job, but I'm only working because I want to buy back my time. I don't want to do this till I get old. So people are working so that they can buy the nicest thing for themselves. They can buy the nicest phone, the nicest cars, whatever. But I don't need none of that. I'm only working so that I can get my freedom someday. So that someday I can delete Indeed, I can delete LinkedIn, I can just give my resignation letter and never look back again. Because I just want to be where I want to be. I want to own myself. I want to own my time. I don't want to need permission from somebody to decide my life, because being on a schedule means you're under somebody's control. They decide when you sleep. They decide when you can do whatever you want to do for yourself. And that's crazy. I feel like society have made us believe that this is the only way out. But the funny aspect is doing this for the rest of your life means a life wasted, because you're helping somebody to build their dreams. What happened to yours? They pay you just enough so that you can forget about your dreams, so that you can help them build their goals. And the funny part of a job is your money always have a cap, because we have something like a market value. You cannot earn more than like a certain level. So instead of you to focus on a job, to get promotion, to get whatever, build yourself, invest the money into yourself, build skills for yourself, invest in assets, do something. Because this modern society is not rewarding people that are working hard. Hard works have never and ever paid. What pays is working smart. People who are working smarter make more money than people who are working hard. If hard work pay, construction workers and laborers would have been the richest in the society. And most of us, sometimes we feel like if you're able to get a better job, if you're able to get a better position, if our income increases, we are going to be free. You will never be free. Working 12 months to get 1 month vacation for yourself sounds crazy to me. So I'm just working because I just want to be free. I don't want to get stuck in this forever. I don't want to get old. I don't want to get to my 40s or whatever, my late 30s, and I'm still doing this. No, I don't want to live this kind of life. I want to leave this behind someday. To be honest, I feel like it's crazy because we have been controlled to a certain point that everybody needs it. You wake up in the morning and it's like a rat race. People are chasing the buses. People are chasing the train. You want to get to work, perform some tasks and get paid for certain amounts and buy whatever you want so that you can come again and do it over and over again. I see people in their 50s, in their 40s still thinking the same way. You're never going to live life if you continue like this. Having a job is not a bad thing. We all do. I'm even at work whilst I'm speaking. But I am doing this because I want to buy myself out of this system. I don't want to be involved in the system. And somebody told me, so if you're thinking that way, if everybody quit their job, who is going to work? When it gets to that, maybe robots are going to take over, because now AI are performing most of our tasks. Very soon, we are not going to need employees anymore. Most companies are not going to need employees anymore. Robots and AI will take over everything. So I believe creating something that can make me money whilst I'm still sleeping, whilst I'm not clocking in and clocking out, is the only way to go, because I want to own myself. If you want to do this forever, good luck to you. But for me, I'm not working because I want to buy the nicest car, because I want to build the nicest house, because I want to do this and spend my money on useless things. No, I am working so that I can buy myself out of this. I don't want to do this for the rest of my life. I don't want nobody to own me. No one to put me on the schedule. No. I just want to be free. I just believe freedom is something we all need. It's not about the money. It's about the freedom. Because if you're making a lot of money and somebody have to decide when you wake up, somebody have to decide what you do with your life, the time that you sleep, and you feel like this is life, this is not life to me. To be honest, for me, this is a waste of life. You came to this universe to do more and you are not doing nothing. You have sold your precious time to somebody. I cannot do anything with my 8 hours. I cannot do anything with my 12 hours. Take it. Give me some set of rules. Give me some set of things to perform and pay me this amount. And the funny part is they're not going to give you even what will make you comfortable in life. They'll pay you what will make them make profit out of you. And it's funny. It's so crazy. Sometimes when I sit down to think about it, but I am enlightened to understand that I know this is not the way to go. If you want to enjoy happiness, if you want to live life to the fullest, this is not the way to go. You cannot be selling your time and getting peanut out of it and expect to be rich, bro. Nobody worked to buy a Lamborghini. Just take your salary, yeah, right now, and just check how many years are you going to save money to buy like a 2025 Range Rover. It's almost impossible. So you have to know people who are owning this, they are not making that money from working. You have to wake up. They're not making that money from clocking in and clocking out. Like, we are so scared. Everybody wants comfort because you feel like coming to work and getting salary is comfort. You don't have to think of if something fails. You don't have to think, like, we want to stay in our comfort zone. But that, listen, if you don't take risks in this life, you're going to end up being average. My biggest fear in life is for me to be average. That's my biggest fear. I don't care about the cars. I don't care. I'm not doing this for that. But I just want to own myself. I just want to wake up and feel like today I don't want to go anywhere and I'll still get paid. Today I don't want to do anything and I'll still get paid. I just want to take rest. I just want to travel to this location and I'll still get paid. I don't need permission from anybody to go and pee. You want to go and pee, you have to tell somebody that I'm going to pee. If this is life for you, that, bro, it's crazy. And you know the funny thing, somebody's gonna tell you you have gone to the washroom for 15 minutes. Why did you spend 15 minutes? Like, hell, like, what the fuck? Telling me I've been in the washroom for 15 minutes. And I think people are so stupid to the extent that they have no idea this is slavery. People are so stupid, like, they are so happy with it. People are fighting for promotions, they are fighting for whatever. But for me, bro, I always make sure I do less at work. I come in the last person to clock in and the first person to clock out. I'm only here to get paid so that I can live a life that I want to live outside of the job. That is it. I don't want to do this for the rest of my life. If you want to do this for the rest of your life, cheers to you. Do it. I'm not chasing a bigger paycheck. No. I'm not trying to make like a lot of money from working, but the little that I'm making, I am making sure that I'll buy myself back. I have to own myself. I have to wake up and do whatever I want to do. So it's crazy. Sometimes when I think about it, people will say, you're not grateful for having a job. I'm so grateful and I'm so happy about my job because people are working harder than me, but still earning lesser than me. So I'm so fucking happy about my job. I thank God for having this job and I appreciate the job and I love doing it. But this is not my final destination. My final destination is freedom. I think freedom is the most expensive thing you cannot buy in the world. You have to build it yourself. So I just want to be free. I just want to be free someday. It's crazy. When I'm talking about this, I get emotional sometimes and I feel like, man, we have to do something. We have to do something. We have to do something for ourselves because we cannot keep on going this way. We cannot keep on going this way. When are we going to stop? When are we going to, I mean, it's crazy and it gets me emotional sometimes, but because if you don't go to work, you are not going to make money. So you keep on going and the money they will give you, they will make sure it will not be enough for you to quit. So you have to make sure you're using the little you're making to build something on the side. You cannot put your life in the hands of another human being. Okay, if tomorrow your boss wake up and decide to close the company, which means you're jobless. If tomorrow something happen and the company is not functioning, you're jobless. You have to start from, bro. That was not from my friends. I mean, what is this? So, man, it's like, you know, they told us go to school, get a degree, get a job. We've been to school. We got a degree from one of the best universities in West Africa. But we got to a point that we realized this is not what the wealthy do, bro. Having a network, having connections is better than having a degree. I know most of you are not going to agree with me. Having the connections and having a network is better than a degree. Because degree are not going to get you nowhere. Let's be honest. I just have to continue on this next time. I gotta go. As I told you, my time is up.